Hi everybody, welcome back to the Vibing STARSEED. I'm your host and I'm back with another session. So let's start. Today I'll take up IQ and EQ. Yeah, IQ and EQ from again Daniel Goleman's Emotional Intelligence. Why it can matter more than IQ. All right. So we'll be talking about this thing. Yeah, page number 44. Wow, the nature of emotional intelligence. Well, today I have four kind of IQ and EQ types. Okay, so see, हमने बहुत लोगों से बात करी है, right, in our lifetimes, but there are major differences in these personality types. Some are really mature, like when we say ये बंदा mature है, ये इंसान को बात करना नहीं आता है, क्यों नहीं आता है. Okay, some people are too intelligent, but then they do not have, they are inept to interpersonal relationships or personal relationships. Okay, तो ये क्यों होता है? Because they are high IQ, pure type. Okay, so this is setting aside the emotional intelligence. All right, so completely they are caricatures of intellects. All right, they are not inept in the personal world. They are not good with their words. They are not good with their expressions or words or thoughts. Okay, when it comes to really expressing and telling it out to the world. Okay, the profiles differ slightly for men and women. All right, high IQ male is typified like no surprise. He's ambitious, he'll be productive, he's predictable. Okay, untroubled by concerns about himself. Okay, untroubled by concerns about himself. Supposedly इस इंसान को ये नहीं पता चलेगा कि if he is being right in the conversation with the opposite sex. Okay, and इस इंसान को ये भी नहीं पता चलेगा कि he is being too condescending. Yeah, he is being criticized or whatever indirectly because he is or she is inept. Okay, inept to the personal lives. Okay, personal conversations. These persons do not know themselves properly. All right, this can hinder their personal relationships. Okay, and these people are unexpressive, they are detached. Okay, emotionally quite bland, cold. Now let's come to EQ, and by contrast, men who are high in EQ are socially poised, right, outgoing, cheerful, not prone to fearfulness or worried, right, they do not ruminate, right, they have a notable capacity for commitment to people or causes, for taking responsibility. The major thing, for taking responsibility, I'd like to highlight this because so men with higher EQ are willing to take responsibility for their actions, for whatever they believe in, right? And to be very honest, they have an ethical outlook to the world and even to their personal world. They are adept and not inept to their personal world. All right, even caring in their relationships. Taking responsibility means here, if there is a failure, he is there to take responsibility. If it is just doing household chores, he will stand up and take responsibility, right, in whatever he can do, right, he will take responsibility. And then purely high IQ women, all right, they have expected intellectual confidence for sure. They are fluent in expressing their thoughts. They value intellectual matters and have a wide range of intellectual as well as aesthetic interests. But they are prone to anxiety. Now, women who are really high on IQ, they are prone to anxiety because, again, some common plane is there, right, between high IQ men and high IQ women, right? But what's that common plane? both of them are inept in their personal world. Okay, if one female, if high IQ female is smoothly expressing her views and opinions, but on the same plane, if we see in contrast, okay, the men who are high on IQ, right? They are not expressing their views and opinions in the same way a woman with high IQ expresses, right? So, coming to purely high IQ women, they tend to be introspective, like over introspective, prone to anxiety, rumination, and guilt, and hesitate to express their anger openly, bottling up of emotions, especially negative ones that literally hinder our personal growth. They are one of the major obstacles in our self-discovery, path of self-discovery, to be really honest. And yeah, they do so indirectly, right? Because they lack that EQ, okay? EQ to really be assertive, be direct, which emotionally intelligent women does, right? What they do, by contrast, emotionally intelligent women tend to be assertive, express their feelings directly, and to feel positive about themselves. They feel positive about themselves. They know their self-worth. The concept of self-worth comes here. They do not know validation from other people. And if you really want to know what is self-worth, please go back and check out say RIP to validation. It's one of my recent videos, okay? And like the men, okay, like the men who are highly emotionally intelligent, they are outgoing, they are gregarious, and express their feelings appropriately rather than saying in outbursts, yeah, and regretting it later. Okay, ऐसा नहीं होता है. They adapt well to stress. Their social poise lets them easily reach out to new people. Okay, they are very comfortable in social gatherings because they are socially poised, okay, and open to sensual experiences. Unlike the women purely high in IQ, they rarely feel anxious or guilty or sink into rumination, right? They rarely feel anxious or guilty, right? They rarely sink into rumination, okay? These portraits, of course, are extremes. See, now these 4 brackets that I highlighted here, these are extreme types. And on the other hand, we are mix, okay? We are mix of these extreme types. So I can be having varying degrees of high EQ plus high IQ, right? So we are having varying degrees of IQ and EQ in one, but they offer an instructive look, okay? These 4 personalities offer instructive looks just for information, just for self-analyzing, right? Yeah. So at what each of these dimensions adds separately to a person's qualities, right? So see, these are different dimensions, but we know by self-analyzing that, okay, what additional dimensions that I carry from high EQ or high IQ women, okay, as per gender, all right, to the degree a person has both cognitive as well as emotional intelligence. So these pictures merge. Still, of the two, emotional intelligence adds far more of the qualities that make us more fully human, because we are not robots, right? Interpersonal relations, see, high IQ limited चाहिए होता है, okay? High IQ will not take you far. If you want to go to far places, if you want to go to faraway places in the world, you need higher EQ rather than higher IQ. That's why we say the marks and grades doesn't matter after a certain point of time. It's your own self brand that matters a lot. It's your individuality, and your individuality comes from your emotional in question, right? So it's not just one aspect. So I would say that EQ doesn't influence just one aspect of your life as IQ does, but EQ takes you to far away places in life, right? Yeah. So this was the whole message for today. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed about IQ and EQ, your types. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I want you to ponder upon this message first of all right? So, I'll meet you in the next session of Reaching. Till then, bye bye, see you, and take care. Ciao.